Yes, guys, what's going on? Make sure you head over to stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com. Check out all the new merch. Remember, members get 10% off. Go and do it now. See you later. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam Mckola. We are back. Manchester United 1, West Ham United 0 in the FA Cup. We're through to the quarterfinals, the last 8 of the FA Cup. And that is the most important thing I've got to tell you, because today I was sitting there. Now, generally speaking, my mood hasn't been great today. Been a little bit mardy. And that game did not help it at all. I've got to tell you, it didn't help my mood get any better today because, geez, that game was so poor. It was like pulling teeth out there today. I could not be arsed with that game. But the most important thing is getting through. And through we are, thanks to Scotty, to Hottie, and his goal in extra time. It was a fantastic goal as well. Manchester United attacked up the pitch. We had Cavani, Bruno, Martial, Rashford all bombing forward. And it was McTominay who made the run from deep. We missed those runs from deep. We missed those runs from our midfielders. We don't get enough of them when we played and we started with Matic and Fred. And McTominay made that run from deep. He made it so easy for Marcus Rashford, who sometimes his decision-making on when to release the ball can affect him a little bit, but he released the ball perfectly. Scott McTominay follows it up. And what's that, 7-8 goals for him now this season? He's well on course for double figures, which is an incredible return for a midfielder. So well done to Scott McTominay today. He came on as a substitute, proved to be the match winner, and Scotty Too Hottie was my man of the match. But apart from that, there wasn't much left to write home about. Dean Henderson got a clean sheet, didn't really have to work hard for it. There were one or two scary moments where Maguire looked like he was going to just leave the ball in front of the goal for one of the West Ham players to take. When Aaron Wan-Bissaka sliced one just over our own goal and it looked like it could be dipping in. There were a few scary moments there for Dean Henderson today, but he did what he had to do when he had to do it, and he did it well, and he made sure he kept a clean sheet. Maguire and Lindelof. Maguire got BBC's man of the match. He wasn't my man of the match today, but his performance wasn't as bad as some of the bits we saw against Everton. Lindelof did okay at times too. You know what? They deserved their clean sheet, although there were a few sus moments, I've got to say. Alex Telles was substituted. He got Steve's man of the match. I didn't think he had a particularly good match there today. I thought a lot of his distribution was poor. Leading up to the final third. In the final third, his crossing is always dangerous. So I'm not on about his crossing into the box. He always whips a fierce ball into the box, full of pace, full of direction. And all you really need to do is get something on it. But those passes up the line to Marcus Rashford, they were either not seen and not played out for a throw-in, played just behind him, played just ahead of him. Now, there were probably only 2-3 of them today, but they happened more than once, and I felt like it really disrupted some of the build-up play. Now, I also feel it's a little bit harsh to go in too hard on him because he hardly plays, and I think the same can be said about Donny van der Beek. Hardly plays. You're seeing players that are unfit, maybe lacking a little bit of match sharpness. They're playing with players that, yes, they play with in training, but playing games against opposition that are looking to win against you and looking to take you out is a different story. And being able to make up those relationships and those partnerships and knowing when someone's going to go that way or this way and where they want the pass and stuff, it can take a while to do. And I felt Donny van der Beek suffered from the same thing today because he was occupying spaces in between the final third and in between the defence and the midfield. But sometimes he just wasn't seen. Now, he's always good for a little flick off or a little pass or a little sideways step here and there, but we just weren't finding him enough. And that was our main problem today. Matic and Fred sat in front of that defence. Their distribution was poor. Fred's distribution so poor. And we just failed to get the ball forward into the final third, failed to create any opportunities for our strikers. Martial in that first half, when he got the ball, he stuck to him well. I thought throughout the game, the ball stuck to him well and he brought others into play. But we didn't create an opportunity for him until the last minute of extra time, and he should have scored it. But, you know, we know Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, create them 2, 3, 4 chances, they're all going to get goals. We don't create enough chances, even when Bruno and Cavani come on. The passing was not good enough. And I feel in the final third as well, occasionally. Rashford, who's been incredible this season, 17 goals, 13 assists. In terms of his output, incredible output, his actual performances, not quite there. Sometimes just getting the pass right can really help us. And we're still a little bit disjointed in the final third through the midfield into the strikers, and we need to sort that out. It also doesn't help when you've got Rashford but then going over to the right when he should be on the left and all that kind of thing. I thought Mason Greenwood looked dangerous today whenever he got on the ball without really threatening, and I probably wouldn't have taken him off. If I was going to take anyone off from that front three, it may have been Rashford. But then look, typical of his season, he doesn't play well, gets an assist, gets a goal, do you know what I mean? And that's what Marcus Rashford's been doing this campaign. Absolutely phenomenal from him. But yeah, I feel playing with 2 6s at home, we can't keep going on like this, especially against teams that sit back. And West Ham came here today to play for penalties, play for a smash and grab 1-0, play for extra time, do something like that. And we nearly played into their hands, but we just failed to break them down. And when we get a proper number 6, and I love Fred, I love McTominay, you know, Matic, he is a proper 6, but he's not young enough anymore. He ain't got the legs. When we get a proper number 6, we can stop playing that flat 2 every single game at home. Play with 2 8s. Get someone that's pushing forward. Because as soon as Scott McTominay came on, yes, he'd get the ball in deep in front of his defence, but he'd also push forward too. Give them something to think about. Make them a little bit more difficult to defend against. And that's where his goal come from as well in extra time. So, yeah, I think we need to go away from that. More to a 4-3-3 from a 4-2-3-1. But personnel probably dictates at the moment that we can't do that. And it's really, really not helpful in terms of when we want to break teams down and create chances. You know, Bruno, Cavani, the cavalry did come on in the end, but we never quite got any more goals. And it was Scott McTominay's goal that counted. Manchester United through to the next round. As I said, that's all that matters. A trophy is important for us this season, is important for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And it's important for the squad and the fans to just feel like this project or whatever we're building here under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it is going somewhere. I feel we have improved in the league this season. We have built a team that, you know, is moving up that table. We're second now where we were third last season. That's improvement. We're closer to a title challenge, whether we're in one or not. In the next couple of weeks remains to be seen. But we have improved. But I feel just to, you know, proper signify or signal that improvement with a trophy would be really, really good for the confidence of the team and the direction of the team as well. Just to make him think, we got a trophy. It's tangible success. Now we can push on. But yeah, today was so boring, man. But all that matters is we're through to the next round. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As I said, my man of the match was Scott McTominay. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And for now, I've been Adam Mckola. You lot have been legends. We're out.